Hey, it's Dr. Chris, and I have another thing to share with those people who I like to refer to as desk jockeys, people that sit all day. So much of the problem that we deal with lower back pain and why it's so common today is because we do so much sitting. If you think about society today, so much of our lives are happening in front of the computer screen. And while we're at the computer screen, we should all be standing, which would be one great change that we could make, but most of us are not. Most of us are sitting at that computer screen. And when we sit, these muscles that connect our thighs, what are called the hip flexors, mainly the psoas muscle, is in a shortened position. And the longer we stay there, when we spend 8, 10, 12 hours a day in that position, the muscle says, well, there's no reason for us to be this long, and it physiologically shortens over time. So that now when I want to go stand up, I can't really do that, and I walk like an old man for the first 10 steps until I can get that muscle lengthened out again. In addition to that, it changes the mechanics of your pelvis so that we're moving improperly and we're bound to have lower back problems. So here's one real simple stretch that you can do. All you need is a doorway or a pole, something that you can grab onto that can sustain your body weight. And what we're going to do is, if I want to stretch the right side, which anytime we do this we should do both, I'm going to demonstrate the right side here for you. So I want to stretch the right side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right foot, I'm going to cross it over my left foot and put it near the frame of the door. I'm about an inch away from the frame of the door. I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to reach through the doorway and grab onto the frame of the door. From there, I'm going to take my right hand, grab the inside part of the door frame, and then I'm simply just going to lean my hips away from the door frame. Then I want to create a little circular motion going forward and back, leaving my feet right where they are, my hands right where they are, and just allowing my core to come out and around the door frame here. And as I do that, I'm going to find areas that are more sore than others. Once I find those areas, I want to take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and as I exhale, I want to push into that area of tightness, lengthening that psoas muscle. Again, psoas muscle goes from front of your thigh. As it comes superiorly, it works backwards and connects up here in your spine. So two directions we need to stretch to get at the psoas. One is this way, which a lot of the other stretches for psoas I've shown. We have videos that you can search out. That's this direction. The other direction is this way. We're going to lengthen this way. So this is a great one to do that. Just hop in there, move around a little bit, get some flexibility in that psoas, find those tight areas. Once we find that, big breath, exhale, lean into it, big breath, exhale, lean into it, big breath, exhale, and relax. So we have just that little rocking motion, find the tight areas. Whenever we find that tightness and we want to stretch, it's 3 breaths. On the exhale, that's when we want to try to stretch a little further. So you desk jockeys, get up, grab your door frame and stretch out those psoas muscles so that you can walk upright like the rest of us that don't spend the day on the computer.